Hi, my name is Sean Guzman, and welcome to Go and Google with RMU Google Sites Training. In this video, we're going to be talking about the Sites More button. So, I'm already on the page that we're going to be editing, and I'm going to click on the More button. And there are a couple of different options that we really want to show you in the More button. The first of which is the Revision History button. We'll click on that. And this is the revision history page. From here, you can view any changes that were made, when they were made, and who made those changes. You have the ability to view what changes were made during each revision. You can revert back to a previous version of your page if necessary. And you also can subscribe to site changes so that you receive a notification email every time that a change is made to your site. You can see I'll click on a previous version of my site, and that was when we added in a calendar. And I can click to revert this version, or I can compare it to another version. I don't want to do either of those things, so I'm going to go back to the version history listing, and I'm going to actually go back to my site and go back to the More button. And just like I said before, you could subscribe to page changes, and then you get a notification that says you'll be notified when this page is changed. I'm going to unsubscribe because I do not want to receive emails. Next, we're going to go back to the More button, and we are going to go to the Manage Site button. From here, you can change your site name. You can change the categories that your site are a part of. And you can also change your site description. You can change your home page right here. They call it your landing page. And if you click on change, you can select another page. I'll change it to my test page. You also have a couple of options to copy this site. Let's say you did some things really well with this site and you want to use it as a basic site for another site you want to create. You could copy it and rename it as something else. You do not want to publish your site as a template ever, because then everyone in the university will be able to use it. And then also, if you want to delete your site, this is where you would do so. Alright, we're going to go back to the site. Yes, I want to leave this page because I didn't click save. I was making sure I didn't undo everything I just did. I'm going to go ahead and click on the More button again. And this time, I'm going to try and delete the page. It says that I can't delete the page because this one is still my home page. But if I were to click on, say, the Class 1 page and go into More, you can see that I can now delete this page, and then I'm going to delete it. It's letting me know that I would also be deleting 2 of my sub pages that are under this page. That's okay, I'm going to do it. And then you realize that it still shows that Class 1 with Section A and B are there on my navigation bar. To take care of that, we're going to go into More. We're going to go to Edit Site Layout. I'm going to click on the horizontal navigation bar. And you can see now that it actually did delete off of there. Sometimes it just takes a minute for sites to change it. So we're going to click OK. And now you can see it's gone. Also, while we're in the Edit Site Layout page, we are going to show you that you can add a sidebar if you would like one. There are a couple of different things that you can add into here. You can change if it's on the right or the left and the width of it. And then there are also a couple of things you can add. Navigation can be nice if you don't like using the horizontal navigation bar. You can add text. show recent site activity, have a countdown for something, things of that nature. I'm going to go ahead and remove that. And then you can also change the width that your page displays as. So this is 800 pixels, this white section here. I'm going to leave that as it is and close. I'm going to go back to my home page. And then we touched on this just for a moment before, but I'm going to go over it again. When we were we created our test page. We went to page settings, and originally there were comments and attachments allowed. So you can see, since I re-enabled those, what that would look like. We don't recommend leaving that open, but for some reason, if you want people to be able to add files or comment, you can leave those there. I'm going to go back into page settings and deselect these two checkboxes so that is not an option. I'm going to leave the page title and any links to subpages, and that's it. So thank you for joining us for the Sites More button training.